Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? If you haven't already, subscribe down below by clicking the red subscribe button and giving me a beautiful thumbs up. So I'm refraining from saying so today because I always say that in my videos. I'm going to be doing a full face using Makeup Revolution Pro. If you don't know what Makeup Revolution Pro is, this is the concealer that everybody was using at one point in time. And I was just like, look, do they not have other products? So basically, I just got all their products necessary for a full face of makeup. A UK-based brand, but they are basically drugstore and very affordable. So if you're looking for very nice, affordable products, stay tuned to the end and see my review. To let you guys continue watching, or else I'm gonna talk your ear off. Okay, bye. Oh god, I have problems. So because the look I'm doing is going to be pretty colorful, I am going to start off with the Makeup Revolution Pro Microblading Effect Precision Eyebrow Pencil that will change your life. And the color is in dark brown. Comes with one end is spoolie and one end pretty soft pencil. Yep, pretty soft pencil. So I'm done with my brows. I know they look very thick. This pencil actually worked. I think I was using it a bit too heavy-handed. I'm used to using more of a powder. So funny enough, I got two concealers. I got two of every like face product because I wasn't really sure. Wow, my brows look crazy right now. But I got two of the concealers. I got C13 and C12. They're very far apart from one another. So I'm going to use C13 first and then use C12 as my eyeshadow base. I like to put little flicks in the front of my brow just to mimic brow hairs. And I'm going to try this method that I've been seeing a lot on Instagram where people don't set their concealer. So they just put their eyeshadow on like the concealer while it's dry. Sorry, while it's wet. So I want to try that today just because I'm messing with a lot of color. Use the Makeup Revolution sponge to just blend that out. We got our base. I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Regeneration Trends Mischief Matte. Wow. Oh god. Going with indication. So what I see been done is packing that color kind of to set concealer. What I'm doing is just packing that on just around my crease area. So I think I'm pretty good with the way I look right now. I'm ready to go out and hit the club. No, I'm just joking. The color Upper Hand right here, which is like a nice brown. Blend out, just softly blend out the edges of the blue. Hey! You don't understand how excited it makes me when like I try something out and it works out. And the pigmentation of these colors are very nice, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, so to go in with Shrine, which is a nice purple. Basically, I just used the dark blue as like a base for the Shrine because I wanted it to be as bright as possible. I'm blending it out again with Fearless, which is a pink. So I'm going to use Cursed, which is the darkest color in the palette. That on my inner and outer corner. I'm sorry that I always do halo eyes, but I really love them. So this color, it actually was a bit flakier than the other colors I've used. So I'm using my favorite cut crease brush, which is it's my Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. I love this brush for any like cut crease or anything. So I'm going to use that same concealer, the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is in C12, and I'm going to use that to just cut the crease. Basically what I do is I just lay the concealer, look up, just to see where my crease is supposed to be. And since it's supposed to be way up there, I'm going to cut it way up there. This is their foils. This is a flawless foil metallic eyeshadow, and I really love this color. I just hope that it translates like I want it to. What I like about this color is it's a nice pink. It has already in it an intensifying primer, which is pretty cool. It doesn't have any type of direction, but I'm gonna assume that I just place the intensifying primer in the pot, hopefully, because that would be very sad if I spoil this eyeshadow. Same brush I used to cut my crease, I'm going to use that to kind of go into the eyeshadow. Ha! Yes! Try and use my finger. There's some eyeshadows that do better with the finger, so I'm going to try yes. So this eyeshadow definitely does better with the finger, so I'm just going to pack it on my lid. Put on my liner, lashes, and come back for the face. So for my face, obviously I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Pro Full Coverage Camouflage Foundation, and I'm going to be mixing F12 and F13. Again, I'm not sure why their colors are so far apart, but we gonna be all right. You hear me? You're gonna be all right. Okay, first with a sponge, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Pro sponge. Because it says it's full coverage, we're going to try without color corrector today. So let's see how it works. Very red, so I'm going to add a little bit of the C12. Really blends out very nicely. It's just not my shade, but it's okay. We'll see if we can even it out at the end. It's very full coverage, just like it says. Wow, very impressed because of the price. For my face, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C12 and C13. I'm going to be mixing both of them. I really like how it has a very thick foot. I really love the consistency of the concealer. Very pigmented. It definitely is full coverage. I'm not sure. Okay, it says full coverage conceal and contour. I wish I had gotten a darker color so I could use for my contour, but since I don't usually contour with concealer, I was just like, it's not necessary. So as usual, I'm gonna leave this on my face for just a couple of minutes before I blend it out. I can already tell that this concealer dries pretty quickly, so I'm going to blend it. I'm gonna not leave it on as long as usual. I'm going to use the baking powder in Banana. I don't like the way this is packaged because I feel like it's going to waste a lot of powder. It had like a huge stopper on it, so I'm going to pour a little bit of it. Well, that was most of the powder just poured. I'm wondering if it's also because I got the smaller size. I didn't get the big size. Put the powder in first before I try and attempt to bake. I don't know about baking with this powder because it's not blending in so well, but I usually just put powder all over my face. Powders that do better with brushes and sponges, so Let me try and just use a brush to pat in the powder. Say this is baking powder, so maybe it will do better with baking than how I pressed it into my skin. I'm worried that this might actually be baking powder that is used to cook. When I use it to bake, meaning just letting it sit on my face for a couple of minutes. A bit more normal. I don't really know. I feel like I still look very bright. It's very soft, so this is a good pencil. Very good. Very similar to MAC Feline. I'm going to use Shrine, which is the purple I use on my eye. So far, this look is actually coming together. I'm not really sure about my face yet, honestly, because I don't know, I look a bit different than I usually would. I feel like I look a bit whitish, but maybe I will try and spray something on my face to make it more hydrated. I'm going to start off with my lip liner. This is the Makeup Revolution London Exempt lip liner. The whole thing just came out. So I'm going to use the lip liner to just go on the corners of my lip. I haven't actually created an ombre lip in so long. I used to do them all the time, and then next thing I know, it's like glossy nude, glossy nude. So I was like, this look, yes, ombre lip. So I'm also going to use the Makeup Addiction. What? Where? How? The Makeup Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment in Elevation. So I'm just going to use my mineralized skin finish to just blend everything in, because it just seems like it's not blended. This definitely will have flashback. It's not a very smooth powder, and I think it's actually pretty heavy. And I'm basically finessing it by trying to like blend it in and blend it into my skin, but it's really not the best. So I'm going to use the highlighter, the Makeup Revolution Pro highlighter. I'm going to use this color. It's pretty, how do I explain it, powdery. I didn't get blush, so I'm going to use the color Upper Hand to just blush up my cheeks. It looks like a very nice blush color. So let's just talk for a second. What were my favorite products? What were not my favorite products? Favorite products out of this whole tutorial was really the concealer, the eyeshadow palette, and the lip liner. Those are really my favorite products. Products that I really did not like or disliked very strongly. Number one, the powder. Oh my god, the powder ruined this makeup look. This makeup could have actually been like perfect, like almost exactly mimicking a makeup look that I would normally wear. But the powder really, I don't know, it doesn't really mix well with the concealer or the foundation. The foundation is very full coverage. Even though it wasn't my shade, I actually really enjoyed, even though it wasn't my shade, I really enjoyed using it because it's very full coverage. I did not even have to color correct, and my face still looks like as though I did. The concealer is also very full coverage. If I was gonna do anything different, I would probably not use the powder on this look. And I wish I had known, I would have probably just used a regular powder. But I wanted this look to be all Makeup Revolution, which is why I used everything. I will give it really like altogether. I really did like most of these products. All these products I bought, I think I spent around $120 for all these products, and this is basically a full face. If you're a beginner just starting in makeup, you're going to love the eyeshadows. I loved the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. I don't think it was any different from all the eyeshadows that I usually use. I will still be testing it out and using it in other tutorials, but I really truly loved most of the products. The concealer, now I understand the hype, because I'm not gonna lie, when I put on that concealer, I was like, wow. but I will use it in my next tutorial and see how it works and see if I really like it, because I like to use things once, twice, 3 times, basically more frequently, so that I can get an accurate description if I like it or not, you know what I mean? But let me know what products you guys like down below. I just really do love this lipstick color, and the eyeshadow looks very nice. I love those. The brow pencil, I don't know if I'm going to be using that one again. It was so hard to use, and it kind of was giving this like waxy residue every time I will use it, so I don't know about that. But let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. I tried to give as much background as possible with each of the products, especially because I showed them beforehand. I'm trying to get better at reviewing things. I really don't know what to say most of the times I do reviews, because I'm like, I liked it, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more.